$1,600 instant rebate. Special find or an American Standard extended warranty with a purchase of a American heating and cooling system. Bill Shuford Heating, 213 Campbell Street in heating and air conditioning dealer. Comfort is our concern.
Upper level trough over the area will leave us mostly cloudy. Today it'll be mild out. Occasional shower thunderstorms around. Highs reach about 75 to 80. Overnight tonight we'll have partly to mostly cloudy skies, a small chance of a shower, and maybe some fog forming as lows into the mids. Should see some sun and clouds on Tuesday. A few isolated to widely scattered showers, mainly after midday. 73. I'm Mike Moss in the center.
WHS Studios, it's 10:06. And the temperature is 5 degrees.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
All right. Good morning to you. It is 7 minutes after 10 o'clock, and time now for the Community Profile Program on this Monday, the 20th of May, and we is Sandy Alexander in the studio. Hello, Sandy. Good morning there.
Good morning, Cal.
What? Good morning, Kai Milton. Kai Milton.
Well, I need to text Calvin.
You don't need to text anybody, nor does anybody need to text you.
This is a demonstration
Not now.
of
While you're on the
Ustream
air.
Producer.
Or your phone
Let's
out in
start
the
this
hall.
again.
Your phone might get thrown out in the
That's
hall.
right. Good morning.
Good morning, Andy.
That's awful nice. Did you have a nice weekend?
No. Not particular.
Y'all carrying on.
I got chased by honeybees.
Did you? Well, there's two in here going to help you with that.
No, I'm just kidding.
They had to read.
I'm just kidding. Why don't you introduce our guest? The Community Profile Program.
I'll be glad to. Today, we have James Smith
Demonstration
and
of Ustream Producer.
County Beekeepers Association, and we're going to learn some more beekeeping and association. They meet time of month, and tonight they got a meeting. So, welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for being with us.
You're quite well. Good morning.
We want to learn more about bees and what we can do. I've already taken a spoon in the morning, so
Great. That's
that's good
fantastic.
for you. So, tell us about your experience with beekeeping.
This is a
Okay.
demonstration
Want me to go
of
first?
Ustream Producer.
I'm a retired extension. I worked with the field producers here in Cleveland, Gaston County, and about 5 years before I retired, we started a beekeepers association, and it has kind of grown and learned a lot about bees. I started beekeeping myself and have thoroughly enjoyed it. It has its ups and downs, but we enjoy it. It's a great hobby. It can
Demonstration
become
of
borderline
Ustream
commercial
Producer.
if you're not careful.
There was a gentleman on the swap shop I just finished up there who told me he was just really worried about it. He said, "We're in trouble." He said, "I walked my entire yard and field, clover and so forth." He said, "I saw one honeybee." And I know a lot of folks about the trouble we in trouble, and what the lack of honey, what kind of trouble does that pose to folks?
Well,
This is a
they're
demonstration
especially
of
important in
Ustream
North
Producer.
Carolina to the cucumber producer who plant, say, example, 50 of the cucumbers, and that sort of overwhelms the background pollinators that live in the woods and the fields and whatnot. And for this example, the cucumber producer has to from a beekeeper hives with honeybees to get adequate pollination. It's estimated that each
This is
cucumber
demonstration
blossom
of
destined to be a
Ustream
cucumber
Producer.
needs 4 or 5, even more visits by
Really?
to be adequately pollinated. If it's not, it'll be a deformed cucumber, crooked or whatnot. Not certainly edible, but not the quality that sold.
Well, a friend of mine, I told you that I walked in his house, and he's doing big too. He said he had lost they had died. What
This is a
I mean,
demonstration
like
of
rain,
Ustream
more rain.
producer.
What you tell me.
A shot at that.
Okay.
It around here and here.
Uh,
Right.
yeah.
We've had some strange weather problems. Actually, starting we have a period in the summer we call the nectar earth. That's when a lot of the flowers that normally provide nectar for bees quit blooming. It gets hot, and
This is
many
a
years ago.
of Ustream producer.
For example, the clover just shuts down entirely, and bees don't have anything to collect. Later, we had a good nectar flow, and actually stimulated the population. We had a lot of bees. I remember looking at the front of my bees were just hanging out. And I said to myself, we have too many bees. But I did nothing, which was a mistake. I should have made some splits and started
This is a
feeding.
demonstration.
Keep
Ustream
feeding.
producer.
Sugar or high fructose syrup also to their honey bees. Normally, that is done in the fall. Last year, we should have started much sooner.
James, what got you interested?
Well, I was disabled, and the wife said, "Well, you need something to do." And they having a beekeeping school up there in Cleveland County.
I like your wife.
You up.
I like your wife.
And it's really interesting. And,
This is a
I always
demonstration
a
of
little bit of
Ustream
garden.
producer.
Yeah.
And I got to notice my kids doing no good. My tomatoes just it was far few in between, and I got to look and when I first bought our home, we had plenty of honeybees around there. Then about later, we didn't have none. It was just like they were gone. Garden didn't do nothing, and she said, "Get into it." I said, "Well, I just want a couple. Yeah, I'll be amazing." And it's almost like gold fever. Into it, and it's so
Demonstration
interesting
of
and
Ustream producer.
to see what the bees do for us. Swarming to get more, and it's really addictive, but it's really enjoyable too. It's a lot of work,
piece of machinery. I told you, I walked in my friend's house and it looked like a steel, but it wasn't.
Okay.
I promise you, it wasn't.
There's some revenuers listening.
No revenue was, but let me finish, please. It was not steel.
This
When
is
he
a
came in and
demonstration
white
of
beast,
Ustream producer.
I said, "What is that in the corner?" A bee slinger. Now I knew that about as well as I know what kind of motor to put in a car, but it is a bee slinger.
Well, a bee slinger is basically when we harvest honey from the hives. We take the frames after we scratch the top cone off. That cone trap the honey.
This is a
Fit
demonstration
it in
of Ustream
and
producer.
actually, some of them's hand crank, some of them's got electric motors, and electric. You turn it on, and it slings honey out of it, and we can capture it and open it into a bucket.
Now, once you pour the honey into jars, is there anything you need to do to preserve it, like you would can something? Like put it on the oven, or you just pour it in jars and put the lid on it?
We actually filter it, to get the excess
Oh,
wax.
This is
Yes.
a demonstration of Ustream producer.
I just
Yeah.
put mine in jars.
The only problem you might have is if the honey has too much of a moisture and ferment.
Mm-hmm.
Only in this area, honey is a low enough moisture content that that's not a major problem for us.
Mhm.
It's more of a problem in the northern states.
Okay, so geography plays a lot in
Exactly.
yeah. Okay.
That brings up
This is
the
a
issue
demonstration
of
of
local
Ustream
honey
producer.
versus what I call grocery store honey.
Yeah.
Local honey is just strained, not heated, whereas the honey you buy in grocery stores likely filtered through a very, very fine filter and pasteurized.
Mm-hmm.
That allows the shelf life to be much longer. Not that local honey does not have a long shelf life. A lot of times it can granulate
This is
where
a
the sugar
demonstration
out
of
toward the
Ustream producer.
or sometimes the whole castle will just be more gel. That's a granulation process too.
Mhm.
But if that happens to customers, you can advise them, well, an easy way is to put it outside in direct sunlight
Mhm.
for a, and it
Yeah.
will re-liquefy.
I-
There are other methods also.
I heard someone mention about putting it in the mic. Is that a good idea?
Yeah. Or warm water.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, let's go. And local honey now. There's
Demonstration.
demand for local
Ustream
honey. It seems
producer.
like I know business that I do part time, and one of the things that we have kind of as a draw to get customers in is a sign out front, local honey. And I have a friend who has her bees about 2 miles from the store, and so I'm getting plenty of honey right now.
Mhm.
Is honey available all year round? First of all, can you get honey just any time from the bees?
Actual harvest period is starting right about now.
Right about
Demonstration.
For the
Ustream
been
producer.
productive early on,
okay.
and it will last through June and the first half of July, and maybe some of the wrap up harvests
Mhm.
even later than that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll tell you, it is really in demand. What we've seen
yes,
at the
exactly.
store. I mean, we sell out. I'm just constantly going and getting more honey, and why do people want local honey? One thing I
This
guess
is
is
Demonstration.
for
Of
allergy
Ustream producer.
relief. It helps in some cases, but what are eating, and it tastes good too.
Yeah,
It's good on.
exactly.
It's good on a good hot butter biscuit.
Mhm.
But what about local? But just the desire. Why the desire for local honey?
Well, personally, have never seen any scientific documentation
Mm-hmm.
that it is beneficial for honey. However, enough people have tried local honey, and
This is a demonstration
they
of Ustream producer.
are convinced for allergies, but for arthritis and several other things.
I had heard. I didn't know if I had heard the arthritis or not, and got it confused with allergies. But I had thought at one time I'd heard that it was good for arthritis.
I've just expanding on that, the allergy such as it's really don't that readily. So very unlikely there's that much ragweed pollen
This
in
is a
honey.
demonstration of Ustream Producer.
It is pointed out by some of the experts that very likely the enzymes in local raw honey do something to help out on those. But again, I've never seen an article that has documented that. Enough people claim that is the case.
Yeah.
That it has to have something to it.
Now you guys sell honey, and it's a good and it helps to keep things moving.
This is
I
a
mean,
of
to,
Ustream Producer.
keep up these a lot of equipment and pieces of equipment you have to buy. So selling the honey, you're probably not getting going to be millionaires, but to a hobby or cause, if you.
And I think the economy too, a lot of people are starting to say, well, you know, start buying local.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep our money in our town instead of buying from somebody. You know, you get something from the grocery store, and if you look at the label, I have seen it where it says
This is a
American.
demo of
So
Ustream
they
Producer.
get honeys from different places, and they're buying it for bulk. And if you know, you buy from Steve or somebody from Cleveland County Bee Association or County, Rutherford County, you are helping that economy.
Mm-hmm.
You keeping that money right here in our area, and a lot of people's doing that. Farmers markets and stuff. Yeah, people's trying to money here now.
Well, my mother turned 87 yesterday, and she told me one time that her
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
She'd pull out the honey when they awful cough, and they spoons the honey for their cough. So it has so many benefits. Manufacture ways to help, and so it's interesting to know. And I also there's wax. You know, I've seen wax candles made out of honey, and so there's a lot.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Do you know what royal jelly is?
Oh,
Okay, tell us, please.
Okay, royal jelly is what the bees secrete it to some of their glands. The worker bees, which by the way are female bees, and they feed that to a developing bee larva, which is it's going to become a queen.
This is a
In
demonstration
other words, the
of
queen
Ustream
has a special diet. You can see the jelly inside the colony, and a structure called a queen cell before it is completely wrapped or covered. The end is covered. You can see a little white substance in there, and that's royal jelly.
Oh,
There's not much of it produced, so if a beekeeper harvests that, he or she has to charge quite a bit. I've tasted it. It
This
has
is
a
a
medicine
demonstration
taste.
of Ustream producer.
Is it for that the regular honey is or so people believe?
Well, again, the same situation. I've never seen specific documentation, but enough people. Yes, it does. Them.
for lack of a way to put it, that seems like the cream of the crop.
Yeah. And folks have heard of the queen bee. I mean, that's a common expression. Sometimes used for queen bee or something, but the queen bee. I mean, without
Demonstration
without
of
the queen,
Ustream producer.
there is no colony.
Well,
It all
exactly.
revolves around her.
She is the only female in the colony. Remember, the workers are females, but she is the only one that is able to mate with the drone and to lay fertile eggs. In a colony, if they lose, the colony loses the queen, the workers can develop ovaries, but their eggs are doomed to
This is
become
a
drones.
demonstration of Ustream producer.
Drones are the male bees.
It's an amazing complex.
It is.
It's like the bees, of course, are living organisms. The whole colony is a living, functioning organism. Depends on to come together just right.
Each bee has a job to to do. You got some bees that take care of the queen, some bees that take care of some that fly out and get pollen and nectar.
This is a
So each
demonstration
one
of
jobs
Ustream
in that
Producer.
colony. So it's a team.
Now you ride down the road and you see somebody's box, and in each box there's a queen. Is that right?
We hope so.
You hope so. How many bees would be per box? I mean, is there any actual number you could put your finger on?
In season, during the nectar flow, when the population has really built up, there'll be anywhere from 40,000 to
Wow.
This is a
60,000,
demonstration
even more
of Ustream
bees
Producer.
in there.
Just
Workers,
in one.
you one queen
Mhm.
and a few drones, several hundred drones,
Mhm.
which are bees.
Now, where is it best to have your bees? Can you have bees in just any geographical setting, populated? Are they going to other people or other animals? Or anything? Need to do you out to yourself to have bees if you're going to be a beekeeper?
Say
Of
we've got a few
Ustream
people that
Producer.
actually live in what I wouldn't say big cities, but in townships,
Mm-hmm.
and they've got a few boxes. They might have to put out more of a water source
Mm-hmm.
for the bees to get the water that it needs, but
Okay.
I think that they are able around this area able to get enough food, honey. They need.
Some I could do the other day, on a cloudy day. Let me see how it is. On a sunny day, the bees
This
are
is a
less aggressive
demonstration
than they are
of
on a cloudy
Ustream
day. Tell me, is that correct?
Well, to a certain extent, bees rely on the sun to navigate to their nectar.
Mm-hmm.
When they're actively flying, and all the bees are doing their assigned task, so to speak. You can go into a colony. Few of the bees act aggressively towards you.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a big on
They
a
said-
cloudy day. They can still navigate by the sun because they can
This
detect
is a
ultraviolet
demonstration
light.
of Ustream Producer.
We can feel it when we get the bees can be so to speak, look up at the sky and see exactly where the sun is.
How about that? Yeah.
Or during cloudy periods, very likely some of the nectar sources aren't as readily available. The flowers might be
Yeah.
waterlogged, so to speak, and the bees can't access the place where the nectar is.
On the cloudy days, there's more bees. And
Demonstration of Ustream
messing with
producer.
them, you might get stung more often, but
Now,
bees themselves, generally for the most part, they're not an aggressive bee. They're not going to attack you and like that.
Well, they
They can. They will defend their colony. Mm-hmm.
We're fortunate here. The Africanized honeybee, which is known to be more defensive or aggressive, you might say.
This is a
We don't.
of Ustream producer.
They can be real problems in the areas that do have them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, the Cleveland County Beekeepers Association. How you become a member, or can you talk to you folks? Phone number, website, any kind of information. Somebody out there interested in, say Sandy this afternoon wants to become a beekeeper. Can she get from the Cleveland County Association?
This demonstration of Ustream producer.
We do have a website that they can go on for Cleveland County Bee Associations, and they have some numbers on the website, if I'm not mistaken, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And they call, and like he said, tonight we are having a meeting tonight at the Culture Center, starting at 7 o'clock. Yeah.
The reason Sandy as an example is just right.
yes, you do. Yes, you do, and you would love to see me out.
I'll send her to the bees.
Demonstration of Ustream
This
producer.
So and that's what we try to do, is bring awareness to people. I didn't. It's really my thing, and I've been taking, like I said, a teaspoon of honey forever, but we thank you for enlightening us and tell us about this, and like I said, good hobby to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes. As far as the hobby part, and I you your honey. Is it a very expensive started in?
Demonstration
How
of
do you-
Ustream
other
producer.
places I guess can you build your own? I would know the first
You can build your own. That saves a little of the expense.
Mhm.
An example for me, I bought out an estate and have a lot of used boxes. A lot of them need painting, and I hadn't taken the time to do it. But you know, the bees don't care if the hive has not been painted.
Somebody told me that they paint their boxes red, white, and blue.
Oh, how about that?
So it didn't seem to bother the bees one
No.
little bit.
A demonstration of
A
Ustream.
mine, where they had done a model of their house,
Uh-huh.
and it was a beehive.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Oh, wow.
About like those
Any direction
Yeah.
you want to.
about like those bird houses yesterday morning.
There's a lot of information on the website, and our extension agricultural administrative assistant Annie Thompson has done a great job of putting together the website.
Mhm.
There's a membership application on there, so Sandy, you
This
can
is a demonstration
pull that up.
of Ustream producer.
First meeting tonight.
I want Sandy to come in her full regalia, the outfit, the hood. Do you have that on every time you go around these?
No, a lot of
No.
times I put nothing on.
Mhm.
I don't like when I wear
That-
clothes.
I say on that one there. She gave you a look.
Yeah.
I would have to know that white suit,
Yeah.
saran wrap, bubble
Uh,
wrap, everything. Bees wouldn't come near me.
You'd look like those guys on so you know where E.T.'s
Demonstration
landed. or something.
Ustream producer.
For example, said he is allergic to bees. Now, beekeepers who are allergic have to wear
Oh, yeah.
material. But I wear
allergic to 'em for years. I've been stung for many years, but just this year I have become allergic. That I have an anaphylactic reaction or nothing, but when I do get stung, I do get the big knots and the swelling, and the last time I got stung,
This is a
last year I
demonstration
got stung
of Ustream
And-
producer.
that morning, and I didn't pay attention. I got stung. I didn't pay no attention. Later that evening, I told my wife, I said, I just don't feel right. I just feel. Took my shower, went to bed, and I woke up and I was having a hard time breathing. And I said, "Whoa, I got stung this morning." Went to 45 minutes to an hour later. Symptoms subsided, and I thought, I've done become allergic. I've got something I enjoy doing.
Uh,
I have become allergic.
could other
This
bees
is a
have into your
of Ustream producer.
group that like say some of these more aggressive, or are there bees that are more potent in their stings or anything?
Well, actually, the Africanized honeybee is slightly smaller than the bee here, and it actually delivers less venom.
Really?
And I go to
will.
Bolivia a lot, and I've been stung there by some honeybees, and to me it doesn't as bad as our honeybees do.
Oh, okay.
I would like to add, this has been documented.
Of Ustream
you
producer.
Get stung by some other insects, the fire ant, it can work against you, and you can become more allergic to honey stings. And that's been documented, yeah.
The fire is no fun. I got into some one time at the beach a couple years ago. First time I'd ever been bitten or whatever, stung by fire ants. And they were no fun. I'll tell you that. Anything else, Sandy?
Hey, you've just been real informative. That
This
big
is a demonstration
thing.
of Ustream
fire ant. I didn't know that either. And we've got fire ants at our church, and we're fixing to have a mission Bible school. We got to get rid of those. Thank you so much. And we appreciate it so much. And you've informed us both, and everybody listening.
I would like to remind everybody that it is swarm season right now, and they are honeybees that are swarming. And if anybody sees them, get in touch with your local membership or call Steve or
This is a
Cleveland County
demonstration of Ustream producer.
Gaston County, and
You would come and get them.
come get them. Yes.
Yeah.
We lost so many honeybees last year that we don't, we're trying to save as many as we can. So if anybody sees the swarm, please give us a call.
Yeah, I've heard that it's such a dire situation that even call maybe
You can.
you can call the communications center and
Exactly.
they'll put somebody in touch with you. Thank you for being here today.
Thank
This
you.
is
Enjoyed it.
demonstration
We've enjoyed
of
having
Ustream
you, and
producer.
join us again next time, folks. Sandy Alexander, who's coming up next on our community schedule.
Okay, tomorrow we'll have Wade Nichols from the Town Shelby Association at Live 5. And on Wednesday, Dr. Murphy and possibly Dr. Klein will be talking about Parkinson's disease.
Okay, very good. Folks, tune in today, and as always, if you have any topics or persons of interest you think would make a good subject for the community profile, just
This
let
is
us
a
know here
demonstration of
at Big Oak
Ustream
Country,
producer.
and Sam, get to work on it, right?
I sure will.
All right, folks, join us again next time. Thank you for listening today.
That's going to add up over your lifetime.
It's about 1.3 million.
Shelby, WHS, WCSL, and WLON. The Hospice of Cleveland County,
Ustream
Member Wednesday, June 4th, from 9 or from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Kings Mountain Hospice House. Participants will have the opportunity to shirt, whether article of clothing. Four 487 4677. Hollis School reunion will be held on Saturday. In Hollis. Anyone who attended Hollis School is invited to attend.
Ustream
A meal will
producer.
be served at 5 with a $1 cup called Barbara Brain 7443498, and that's what's up. WHS, WCSL, and W.
Everyone knows Kibo's has the best pizza around, but now Kibo's has breakfast biscuits. Hot wings. Yes, now bacon, biscuits, and fantastic hot wings. Be reminded that Kibo's is also your one stop when you run out of milk, bread, soft drinks, candy, gum, crackers, charcoal, soap, tobacco, oil, and when you're low on gas. There's also fresh produce and hand-dipped ice cream at Highway 2 on Church Road.
Than ever. Wholesale mulch has bark, double hammered hardwood in red. Brown, organic garden blend, red field masonry sand, plate sand,
Demonstration of Ustream produced
needles. Leland Japan Cedars too, and at the Lincoln location, mulch has grass mowing service. Spread pine, backhoe work, driveways, pipe install. '52 wholesale mulch. Highway 20 intersection east and on Highway 74 below Keter Ford Shelby.
And what?
Producer.
Kings Mountain High School is the McDonald's WHS Scholar the month. Hannah has earned a 4.8 average at Kings. While taking numerous advanced placement and Huskins classes. Hannah is a member of the Beta Club, president, National Honor Society, student participation, where she is also president, French Club, where she is vice president, fellowship, and Students Against Drunk Driving. From plans to attend either Wake Forest University or East Carolina University.
Ustream
Her career plans. Is the daughter of Mark and Joanna White of Kings Mountain. She is a member of Patterson Grove Baptist Church in the youth group and helps with her community activities. Operation Christmas Child. The McDonald's WHS What's Up Shopper Scholar Athlete Award is sponsored by the McDonald's restaurants in Shelby and the What's Up Shopper. The purpose of the award is to recognize not only for our but also for achievement school and community citizenship.
From morning.
Wake up to in the
At the office. That's your number one.
They go country. CSL chairman 1390. Here's a money saving message button generic brand,
Demonstration
major
of
brand
Ustream
charge
produ-
covering national advertising. Vacations, and can sell at a lower price. Of lower overhead. And Lubregard. Drive, Patterson Springs. Golf course, the Denbrook Golf Course on how
Ustream
plan your
producer.
next golf outing at the Denbrook Golf. Any day is a good day for golf at the Deerbrook Golf Course. To book your tee time, call 704 482 4653. Highway 180 North.
And none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee. Quality products on time. Satisfaction. Awards for all occasions plus stamps